Has he got the pace? Ben Bayer, he kicked over the top and he's going to chase it himself. It's Luca Joseph. Look at that for a take. A very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It's game day number 4 here in the Hertfordshire and Middlesex counties 3rd division as the Gower Old Boys take on Royston at the U.C.S. playing fields this afternoon. Matt Jacobs has named a very strong starting lineup this afternoon with David Cohen, Fraser Warren and Jack Williams all in the front row. Mert Zabke and Johnny Harper are locking the scrum with Theo Faulkner and Luca Joseph as flankers. Adam Wright will wear number 7 despite playing in the number 8 role at the back of the scrum today. The backs include Diego Garces de Masilla, who will play scrum half, and Oliver Boss comes in at fly half. Ben Bayer, Harrison Rudd, Oliver Clagg, Harry Greenall will play in the 3/4 role with Conrad Palioski, this afternoon's full-back. The substitutes are also in fine fettle this afternoon with Dan Hoff as well as Trevor Turton and Konstantinos Gerontakis all ready to come on and play their role in what should be a very competitive game this afternoon against a side who were in a division higher last term. So off we go. We're underway here at the U.C.S. playing fields as the Gower Old Boys will look to build on last week's victory away at Stevenage and get their second win in a row. As Royston, who themselves have had a reasonable start to the campaign, having been relegated last term, having only won 2 of their 18 games, won 2 of their opening 3 so far in this campaign, and they're on the attack first, looking to throw the ball into wide areas. And a penalty coming at the breakdown here as the Royston side unable to recycle the ball successfully. The throw-in will come from Fraser Warren. And a nice take which will see the Old Boys on the attack early on. Building possession in front of the posts here. As there's plenty of numbers with Royston already looking in somewhat disarray defensively. 1 or 2 looking around, looking for the call. Cohen with the drive closer to the sticks. Now can they move the ball here? This is Boss. Lovely ball round the back. Great hands there. Oh, what a try this is. Fantastic score from Oliver Clagg. The pass from Boss I wouldn't have said was the greatest. He did really well to get in between defenders, but look at that for a take in the left hand from Clagg. And he even manages to switch the ball from one hand to the other to make 2 successful fends on defenders here. 1 there, there's the switch, and a second gets him over. What a try from Clagg. So Royston now having to get themselves back in the game, 5-0 down. The set piece is good as the ball into midfield. Terrific tackle. Again, it's Oliver Clagg, the try scorer, and he gets a penalty as well. Another win at the breakdown there for the Old Boys. There's a win here for the U.C.S. as they look to make their way upfield. And again, it's Boss looking very lively early on. Again, the ruck area a little scrappy as the ball comes out of the back, but Royston putting a push on here, trying to win it back. But the Old Boys have done well there just to come away from that with the ball in possession, although there is going to be a penalty here. Scrum looks like it will be won by Royston, and they get the ball out quickly. Dancing footwork here as the ball makes its way back into midfield. Can they get quick ball here to mount a counter-attack as the pass comes in and intercepted? And can he go all the way here? He may very well do. Luca Joseph, he's showing a clean pair of heels for a flanker, this kid, and he even outstrips the winger to score. Terrific try from Luca Joseph. First appearance of the season, And not bad for a flank forward, this, is it? He sees the pass is going to come from the opposition fly half, takes the intercept, and 60 metres later, he's registering 5 points for the Old Boys. Terrific show of speed as Luca Joseph scores. Well, Royston already 12-0 down before the first quarter of the game has come to a close. Been a terrific start for the Old Boys here. Royston certainly with work to do to get themselves back in this contest. As the ball makes its way over to this near side and the ball going to ground. Royston will play the advantage and get the ball away from the touchline here. And again, this defence from the Old Boys is very, very good as Royston now look to move the ball. The kick over the top will invite the chasers. It's taken a bounce, which isn't always what you want with a rugby ball, but it's very well picked up by Boss. And Clegg looking to make his way through the middle as the ball now is moved wide, and the kick pretty scrappy, and Royston, as a result, have got it back. The ball is all over the place. I think the referee's going to allow the game to play on, but certainly the game in need of a bit of a breather here as once more they look to go back to the ruck area. It's not a bad little run either to set themselves up with a decent position here, Royston, but again at the breakdown they've conceded a penalty. And again the Old Boys just look to let rip here as a chance out wide will come for Ben Byer. He's down the wing, kick over the top, and he's going to chase it himself. Has he got the pace to get there? This could be a great try. It is! What a score! A breakaway score for the Old Boys. And Ben Byer taking the pass just over the halfway line, sized up the full back, a lovely chip over the top. And again, a clean pair of heels to get him to the line. To get the Old Boys' third try of the afternoon already, and we're not even at the 20-minute mark yet. Superb kick, and the wherewithal to chase hard and score. Well, Royston, I'm sure, will be a little shell-shocked by this. Again, have had a reasonable start to the season, winning their first game against Thamesians on week 1. They did lose their second game before beating Watford last time out. Both of their wins coming at home, but away from home it's looking a little bit of a different story, and the Old Boys are on fire here with some terrific ball movement. Cohen here with the latest run. They're tearing Royston apart here, and this wonderful ball movement is creating so much space. And once again, it's Luca Joseph who's going to show some terrific heels here and marvellous pace to score under the post. It's a second try for Luca Joseph. It was Paljowski's pass that set him free, but look at the footwork here. Round the winger, comes to the fullback. Look at that little bunny hop there that he manages to sell the fullback a dummy with. That was a wonderful pass from Boss as well. It asked an awful lot of Paljowski to get the ball away, but once it came to Joseph, it was all about him. Again, that lovely little bunny hop to get round the fullback in some style. Try number 2. Well, already Royston, you have to think, are in danger of being routed here. Already, the Old Boys have 4 tries, leading 26-0, and a long pass. Again, a bit of desperation there by Royston, just trying to make anything happen here. As the ball will be moved back into midfield. And they are now just trying to throw caution to the wind here, Royston, and trying anything just to get themselves a score on the board to get them back in the game. Already it's looking like it's going to be a very good day for the Old Boys. Have Royston got anything in the bag to make this a competitive game here, as the pass looked forward to me? And again, great defence. The try scorer Joseph there coming up with a tackle. As Royston head towards the post here. And again, just throwing the ball around, just trying to use a bit of gay abandon to get them anything here, just to force a score to bring them back into the game, maybe a little bit. But again, the defence is very, very good. And Clegg there trying to make a tackle to bring the play to a halt. The speed of the ruck is decent for Royston here, but the old boys answering it with some good defence. It's tough going for Royston at the moment, and a knock on as Boss makes a tackle, and the referee will bring that back for the scrum. Well, you have to say, this has been nothing short of a superb performance so far. And again, Paljowski giving the ball out, and there might be a way here once more. There's pace everywhere you look, and even the forwards are getting in on the act here. A wonderful run, and they're already over halfway. So the scrum, very competitive, very clean as well, considering that both sides having a real go at the set piece to try and win the ball. Royston in possession, and once again looking to try absolutely anything to get themselves back in this game. And again, another error which might lead to something here once more, as Joseph having an absolute field day. Here's Luca Joseph. The referee is going to come back for the scrum though. Many happy punters on the sideline. Really impressed with what they are seeing here from the old boys. As out the back of the scrum they come. And again, you kind of fear for Royston here. They've already conceded 4 tries, and that's a 5th. It's another score, and it's Oliver Boss this time. Again, the spade work done magnificently, but look at this little spin here from Boss, getting him away from the winger who really didn't know what day it was. And it's try number 5 for the old boys. Well, this is in danger of becoming rather embarrassing for Royston, you have to feel. 35 minutes have gone, 5 minutes to half time. It has been as comprehensive as you like for the old boys. 5 tries, some marvellous play, and they look as though they might do something again here. The kick on has been initially lost by the Royston winger turn full back, and again they're struggling to get away from their own line. This is a really good run actually up the sideline, but the fumble into touch. Well, the build-up was good, the ending wasn't quite so good. Again, the ball out of the scrum for Royston. Long pass has once again been fumbled. I think the referee's going to let play go on here as Royston struggle to maintain the ball from the breakdown. Another wayward pass. And this is what desperation brings you here. 33 points to 0 down, and another steal at the ruck area for the old boys, as once more a great little run and sidestep. Can he make the line? I think he's just a bit short. He's not quite made it, but they are agonisingly close again here, the old boys. Can they manage to get in? Well, the referee is going to bring it back here as the tap and go. Again, you're talking literally inches. Can they get themselves in over the line? Long pass out wide. Can they squeeze in? I think they can. And this time it's Theo Faulkner. Great long pass out wide, and terrific hands from Faulkner to wheel the ball in and spin his way over the line. Well, half time here at the U.C.S playing fields, and I'm not really sure anybody saw this score coming. 38 points to 0.
Enjoying yourselves there, and that's all we asked of you. More of the same second half. Don't get arrogant, don't get complacent.
We've still got 40 minutes of rugby to play, and we can really do some quality stuff again. Let's just not think we've just won the game right now. Turner, we need to be really tenacious in what we're doing still, and we're dominating them man for man. Just don't let that slip, don't get weak, don't get complacent, just really put it in for the guys in the yellow, you know.
Well, everything we've just done in that first half, they can do it as well. So just don't drop our heads.
Well, the game, right, one of them was not letting them get a turnover. Right, they've got one in 40 minutes. I think that's pretty good. But the reason they've got one isn't because we've been excellent at clearing out. It's because they've been pretty shit at tackling. Okay, and I think we can work. Okay, we're 40 points up. We can work on the little things. One of them is going to be, please, the double hits. The double hits. Indeed, we're doing it. Right, somehow today we're doing the double hits indeed. Right, Adam, fucking great hits. Ollie, great hits. We're all doing just double hits. Let's do it in attack as well. Let's be together in attack. Okay.
Massive miss passes are very easy to defend against because they're loopy, they take time, you just step out. That's what they're throwing against you all the time. And what's working for you is your first or second, your first phase or two is hit up through that 12 and 13 channel, you wrap over, you go the same way, and then you get that width. Yeah, so just don't think that, we're up 40-0, whatever it is, we're just going to throw shit all day. Just don't do that. Play the same sort of way as what you are. Win the midfield, win the centre of the pitch, and then go wide.
So what on earth do Royston do from here? You have to think that the game is probably done in terms of the result, but I guess for Royston it's very much about keeping the score as respectable as possible. The knock-on has once again come. I guess if you're the old boys, it's about keeping up what was an absolutely magnificent first half. Some really good attacking rugby. And what's been a pretty mixed start, you have to say, to the season for the old boys. Were heavily beaten by Royston back in February of 2018, and again in a year before that. But it's very much a different story here, as they look to maybe attack from deep this time, as Clag gets away from two. He's up the middle of the park. Again, the sidestep is brilliant. Again, the support is there. Can Cohen go all the way here? Cohen showing a clean pair of heels for a prop, and he scores a great try. Well, by the time he gets back in the clubhouse, he'd have been making that break from right underneath his own post. But even for a prop forward, this is a wonderful, wonderful effort by Cohen. Great play there from Clag, and I think ultimately he's had something like a 30-40 metre run in. This little kick forward just invited the error, and he follows it up, Cohen, to score. Gets a lovely bit of luck at the end, but he will not mind a jot. This has been some performance. A real crossbar moment, if you like, for the old boys. This will be talked about for a while, you feel, as the ball out wide, and again they're looking to make the break. Terrific tackle. Really good tackle. Stops the play in motion again. They look to set sail as the knock-on has come, but the referee will wave play on. So what can Royston respond with? Again, that tackle is solid. It's Joseph again with the big hit. The ball out of the back, and again the knock-on. And it's just getting worse and worse for Royston now as Ben Bayer looks to make his way upfield. The ball once again out of the scrum. In it goes as they look to bring Paljowski into play. Paljowski into the 22. As again the big drive comes in from right. setting themselves up once again here, the old boys, as the ball has now gone to ground, which Royston managed to pick up, but it will be brought back. Throw is won, and once again they will look to move the ball wide. Can they come up with any sort of a score to at least get them off the mark here, the Royston side? At the moment they're looking at a blank away from home, but that's a really good pass, and this is a terrific play. Can they get the winger away? They can! Well, they are going to get a score at long last, and it's a really good one as well, you have to say. Terrific try, really good ball movement. This pass here out of a two-man tackle is absolutely fabulous. Great support from the centre to get his winger away. They just can't make the cover tackle in time to stop the score. The blank score sheet has gone. So we're coming to the dying embers of the game here. At least Royston are on the board, which will make them feel an awful lot better. Can they get a second try here? Moving into position as once again the dummy throw. Is there anything left here for Royston? Again, they look as though they're going to concede possession, and the break may be on. There's been so many terrific tries today. The old boys have made use of some terrific pace as the ball comes to Clegg, and again he's going to use that pace on the outside with some great footwork. He's managed to get away from the cover. Infield it goes. There should be another score here, and it's going to be another one for Ben Byer under the post to finish. And what a way to finish in injury time. Again, it's Clegg the creator. Terrific sidestepping and pace, showing off all of his skills here. Terrific fend. He's fended beautifully all afternoon. Gets rid of the back rower there. Wonderful pass inside. Terrific support. And there's Byer to romp under the post. Johnny Harper there laying it on a plate for him. As Byer will drop the extra points to bring the game to a close, to bring up the half century, to end the game in style for the old boys. Comprehensive win by 50 points to 5 over Royston.
For me, I think we've all had fun today. I think we've really enjoyed that, and I think that comes from the effort we've put in. There's a lot of commitment to your friends out there. Oh, well, even randomers, you know, we wear the shirt for a reason. You're here to train, you've given up on Saturday, and that's the sort of stuff we can do. Let's just remember that going forward in the depths of winter. Like when the missus wants you to go shopping instead, let's just remember how much fun that was. I really enjoyed that. I really thank you. Thank you so much, boys. Diego, anything from you?
We should have scored like 4 or 5 tries in the second half. I think that's the focus. And you know how I know also the focus went down because they got like 4 turnovers in the second half. We switched off a little bit. It was 1, we switched off, and that's fine today. All right, that's fine. They weren't really good enough to capitalise on it. But let's not make a habit out of it. All right. I found the first half a lot more fun than you guys. So just keep that in. All right. Let's try and use it as a lesson, right? Not to switch off, but otherwise, guys, great game.
Something I was really impressed by is how far we've come. Every game we've played, it's because there's people down at training. We're improving every week, and today was an accumulation of that. So we should be really proud of that.
I just add that the start of the game today, we looked a lot more up for it, and that hasn't been the case every other week. So if we start with a positive mindset, we start strong and we finish strong.
So one last thing, one small squeeze on me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, squeeze! Good work, boys.